Oh, absolutely devastating scenes. Australia, they've shown their hand too early. Pezza. They've made 352 for 7, and they've won the game by 66 runs.
Not good.
What are they doing? They were playing so well by losing like 5 games in a row.
Let India back into this.
What are you doing? Stupid.
Media don't understand either. I'm waking up to articles. They're saying pride restored. Australia's restored pride. Mate, I am more concerned than ever.
This is
after
bad news.
last night's result. India has started to understand the value of the fox.
Yeah.
You see what India's done last night?
Yep.
Here goes. They've let Marsh score runs.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn Maxwell to this point had taken 2 wickets in India at 153.
Oh my God.
They let him get career best figures. Now Australia's going to play 3 quicks at Chennai because Maxwell is fucking Ravi Ashwin.
Oh my. Cameron Green's bowled. He's bowled 6 overs, going at 4.5 over, one for 30. Is he the best bowler in the world? What the hell is going on, man?
I think India. That's India's best performance, and I expect
so close.
We're just saying off air. I always get excited talking about Australia-India games. The last few Australia-India games have racked up over 200k views.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to keep that going, particularly given this is India's best performance. It's the best thing India could have done to win this game at Chennai because I'm confused now. The waters have been muddied.
Mm-hmm.
Australia were playing clean, good, strategically understandable cricket.
Yep.
And now it's runs on the board, it's record top order stuff.
Damn
it's
it.
bowling good into the wicket, slower ball, discoloured ball stuff.
Yep. Now, and now Marnus and Smith have to play together. It just makes sense now. Oh,
Maxwell can get through 10.
Sake.
That Chennai.
I tell you who's not happy about this result, Pez. Cricket.com.
No.
Cricket.com is supporting TGC, and you can support them by downloading the Cricket.com app ahead of the World Cup to get everything you've ever needed. Go and support their YouTube channel as well. Go into the YouTube search tab there and go cricket.com/TV and go and subscribe to their channel. You know what, Pezza, though? On this channel, we released our video for the previews for the World Cup starting yesterday. There's another one coming out today. Yesterday, we did the Netherlands as the first one, all the way up until the first day of the World Cup. Previews for every single of the 10 teams on this channel. Plus, there's so much to come throughout the entire World Cup on The Great Cricketer. So click subscribe if you're new here.
Yeah, good energy.
Okay, first of the 3 things, Pez. Come on.
Okay. Look, this is just factual. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but Australia explodes early.
Oh, God!
Now, I just want to set the scene for viewers in India, of which there's a few.
Yeah.
Probably less after our podcast during the week, but anyway. In Australia, obviously, we're a couple of hours ahead. So the game starts 6 p.m. in Australia when it starts. Now, for me, for the dads out there at home making dinner for their kids, I'm trying to make dinner. Right? For my children.
Okay.
House is going berserk. 2 boys, 5 and 3, tearing the house up.
Yeah.
I've got a little laptop in front of me. I'm making a chicken stir fry.
Okay.
Right? For the kids. Now, I'm attempting to settle things down in the house.
Yeah.
But how am I meant to do that when I've got Mitch Marsh's power grunting?
Oh, my God.
Every ball firing me up.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, too much corn flour on the chicken thigh, aggressively applied.
They've just been watching Bluey. All of a sudden, another big front dog comes on.
That's right. I'm telling them to settle down and slamming the door because I just got power grunts coming through. He hit the ball really hard. David Warner seems to be in good form, concerning again. And this is the first stat dog, courtesy of cricket.com. Give it to us. Would you like me to stop asking you to do that?
No, whatever.
Okay, cool. Momentum for me. Sorry, that was me. Most runs scored by a batter against Jasprit Bumrah in an ODI.
Okay.
Mitch Marsh overnight, 39, and it's red too, off 20 deliveries at striking at 195.
Okay.
That was last night. Marsh also smashed 8 boundaries, 4 fours and 6s. Yeah, so 6 boundaries, 2 sixes, which is the most by a batter against Bumrah in an innings. Just to underscore how hard Mitch Marsh is hitting the ball.
I just want to ask one question, Pezza, and it's only one question. Now, Bumrah, we know, is one of the world's best bowlers. He is a terrific, terrific bowler.
He's my favourite quick in the world.
Is he? I am watching yesterday, and he's finished with figures of 3 for 81. So, on a bad day, 3 for, pretty good.
How'd you go today, Jasper? He gets home, Sanjana. How'd you go, Jasper?
Three.
Go
Took
3.
three.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, well done.
Anyone
else get 3 or more than that? No. Oh, so you were the leading wicket taker.
That's
Okay.
right. Took poles.
I understand.
Absolute fucking highway.
Now,
3.
look, he's getting fucking smashed, okay? I just want to know.
What?
I just want to know if the fans out there ever get tired of like just the sucking off, relentless sucking off. Even when you can look at like through your eyes, like your eyeballs are watching the game and you're like, this isn't going that well. Good player. Today, not going that well. And through the ears, all you're hearing is suck, suck, suck. And then you go on Twitter and you're looking like, he got a wicket. Suck, suck, suck. Yeah, he's going an 8 and over. Do you ever get tired of that? Or you just like, no, I like this stuff.
No, I want to suck off for eternity.
Because for me, and it's just a cultural thing, you know.
What are you referring to? Were you observing a lot of suck off
I'm
material?
hearing through the ears of the commentary, suck, suck, suck.
Yeah.
I jump online, suck, suck, suck.
Yeah, of Jasper.
Yeah.
Yeah. On this occasion, Jasper,
he's a good player.
Great player. Great player. That ball to dismiss Maxi. I don't want to suck it too much. That was a good ball. Set up slower balls. Yeah, I remember in...
Because for me, I'm looking at just crow's feet. It's like, he's going at 8s. Crow's feet.
I was sitting in a philosophy class very early in... I finished school. I was young for my year, so I would have been 17 at university in a philosophy class, and we were discussing the concept of objectivity and subjectivity. You know, perception is reality. People will say that. You might just be like, Boomer is always going to be suck-off material for me, irrespective of what I can see.
Okay.
But I remember someone saying, like, is anything objective in the world? And someone said 2 + 2 will always equal 4. It can't equal anything else. Objectively, 2 + 2 = 4. Cricket's a game of numbers. You will agree with
laws.
that. And laws.
Yes.
Now, he did get the 3. He does come home and say he got three in the heart.
Yeah.
But, and then he gets checked out for a stroke because he's talking out the side of his mouth. But he did concede 81.
Yeah.
Like you can see it.
I'm literally looking at the numbers.
And he takes the wicket off his last ball. So it's two for fucking heaps.
Yeah.
Yesterday. And on comms, you'd think you were watching Malcolm Marshall in his pomp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, Jasper Boomer has put together some of the greatest fast bowling performances I've seen in my adult life. And there are going to be days when he is worthy of the suck-off material.
Absolutely.
Right? Now, second spell, hot, 800 degrees, came back well against an Australian side lacking confidence in the middle order.
Yeah.
Slower ball bounces into the deck. Very good, highly skilled.
Yeah.
The suck-off was out of proportion.
Yeah, and I also...
Out of disproportionate suck-off.
And I'm also looking at Kohli dancing in front of Marnus and people will be like, the GOAT. What? That for me, crow's feet. Just cool your jets. Great moments.
Players, and there'll be times.
Anyway.
Look at our channel. Kohli, greatness. Call it out when you see it.
Well, anyway. Fuck Australia batted well in this game.
Yeah. Well, I have a complaint.
Okay.
I have a complaint. Australia's top heavy. Australia's no leg day.
Yeah.
Australia were 15 for 1 off 27.5. They go run a ball from there. Now, we'll see with India later on. It gets harder to bat as it goes on. So, caveats everywhere. But Australia's no leg day at the moment.
Yep.
Why is leg day important? Say it with me. Because you build strength, improve mobility, and prevent injuries. Right? Now, I'm going to think about.
So, Smith and Marnus both make 70s. Smith off 61. Marnus off 58, 74 and 72, respectively. I'm just looking, and now we're recording this before Australia has announced their final squad of 15.
Marnus is in my squad now.
And I'm thinking like, well, now of the leading run scorers for Australian ODIs in 2023, Pez, Dave Warner is number 1, Mitchell Marsh is number 3, who Mitchell Marsh has been absolutely fantastic. You sort of conflate the white ball program with like T20 and ODIs these days, but he has been outstanding, Mitch Marsh. Number 2 for Australia this year, Marnus Labuschagne. So, like, I'm just looking at his scores this year. 15, 28, 80 red, 124, 15, 20, 44, 39, 27, 72 last night. It's like, there's a problem here with, I think, Australia where, like, there's no one else making these kind of scores. He's had a great year and his intensity has improved. His strike rates in the last year, 124 last night, 87 the other night, 79.
It's runs.
He actually, his strike rate is the same as Steve Smith, 87, I think it is. So... there's a broader problem.
They play the same innings yesterday. Basically.
Yeah,
different times.
Exactly.
Game,
now, like for an Australian in the World Cup side, can both these guys be in a World Cup winning side? Of course they can, is the answer. But it just feels like the best. Those two guys probably wouldn't make the England team. They wouldn't make the Indian team. The New Zealand team, maybe. I'm not sure.
There's room for one in a top level ODI side. Australia must make room for two because the rest of them are just not trustworthy. Now, are they not trustworthy? Are they struggling because they're coming in situations, because things have slowed down? Is it a compound interest situation? By playing Marnus and Smith, are you robbing Peter to pay Paul Sterling?
Yes, Paul Sterling.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But
the Irish opening batsman, Paul Sterling, But
the guy's scoring too many runs. He's valuable in the field. He's fit when it's really hot, and it's fucking hot in India at the moment. He's worthy of a spot now. We look, as his publishers, he may not. It'd be very strange to have played him last night if a decision had been made to put him on the plane home.
Right, exactly.
But anyway.
So Mitch Marsh said Mitch Marsh was cramping all through his legs. He tried to bowl in the innings break, and then he was cramping up, so they team management just binned him. Call your jets. Exactly. Yeah, a little bit tight actually. Yeah, it was only 34 yesterday in Rajkot, but apparently because of the humidity, it was 43 degrees. Mate, it felt like 43. It looked sticky,
stinking.
Like the shirt just like compressed into the skin folds of the guys. Correct. Even at like 9:30 at night. Jesus Christ, it looked hot. Anyway, issues for Australia again with Carey 11 off 19. Maxwell, his first game back, that obviously bowled well, 5 off 7. Then Green batting at 7-8. 9 off 13. Cameron Green's played too much cricket this year.
He was 7, wasn't he, Green?
Cummins
came in at 8.
5, 6, 7. Cummins at 8, you're right.
I think it's unfair to ask Green to do that role
Green's played too much cricket this year.
Through the World Cup with success. He's got no body of evidence behind him that he can do that. It was plainly clear when guys of the skill level of Jadeja, etc., and Bumrah were bowling to him. Late 30 overs. You've got to turn the strike over. He was unable to do that. I think it's unfair on him. I think the only contribution, or the best contribution Green can make with the bat, if you must play him, and I don't think you must, would be right at the top of the order.
Batting, I agree.
But they haven't even tried that. So.
Mitch Marsh has opened the batting 6 times for Australian ODIs, average is 73 or something like that.
Doesn't mind.
So, look, I think he'd be better at 3 and pushing everyone else down. But the guy averages 73 opening the batting. Warner's been fantastic, and he's going to be key for the World Cup as well. I bet
Carey, will someone push him in the pool again?
Well, exactly.
Someone wrote that to me.
Exactly. All right.
Thanks to whoever wrote that. Second thing, he goes to India. They're also in this game.
They played, did they?
Yeah, they flamed out. So first 10 overs of this innings. Fuck it. I was going to go straight into some Rohit stuff. Okay. Rohit over the offside is sex.
Yes.
It's afternoon delight. It's sleep in. It's sun streaming in. It's roll over out of bed, feet hit the floor, put your feet into some slippers, chuck a dressing gown on. It's going to be a good day.
It's an apple pie on the windowsill.
Now, at one point, Australia makes 350 in their first innings, 350 odd. Rohit goes 4 down the ground, didn't even get it, and slaps an 81 metre 6 over cover.
Yeah.
Then, so he's on 14, not out. And TV just brings up a stat. Rohit Sharma is the only player to make 2 or more double hundreds in an ODI. He was on 14 at the time. And you know what? I know there's a lot of suck-off, but I was like, I feel like it could be a third. I thought they were chasing this in 38 overs.
Started off well.
Now, another stat dog. Give us. Most sixes against Australia in ODIs is courtesy of cricket.com. Rohit Sharma, 84. In 43 innings. So he's good for just on 2 sixes in innings.
I feel like I've seen every single one of those as well. I just feel like I've seen
I've seen one. I've seen the same one.
The same one, yeah.
One over cover and one pull. That'll do.
Yeah.
And then in the first 10 overs of this innings is also cricket.com. Rohit hit 5 sixes, which is the most by an Indian batter in this phase in an ODI innings. Brackets where data is available.
Okay.
Right.
When you say going through a phase, I thought he was going through an emo phase. He had eyeliner.
In this phase.
Started wearing Doc Martens. Wears all black.
I think he's in his dressing gown.
I'm not coming out of my room, Mum. that kind of stuff.
There's a moment in the game where, like, I think Warner hit Siraj for 1,000 sixes in a row. Siraj isn't happy. Then Warner misses one through to the keeper. KL Rahul throws a ball up in the air. Siraj is like, yeah, got that's out. Just waiting for the umpire to confirm it. Umpire's like, no. And then Rohit just like walks in Rohit knows exactly what's going on. It was a face-saving appeal, but I liked the presence of Rohit, long sleeves, taking his time, sort of like heel hitting the ground first with the walk as well, just a flat foot walk, and just walks up and just like, what's going on? They're like, nah, it's not out.
Nah, don't worry about it.
He just laughs and walks back. So that's some Rohit suck off if you want. But yeah, this is the first innings where he's registered half century within the first 10 overs as well, ever.
Really?
So he's going at a clip.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Washington Sundar opened the batting. They when Washington was out, the score was on 74 after 10 overs.
Tyler wrote to me on Insta saying, who the fuck's looking after Gabba? Thanks, Tyler. True.
Indeed. Gabba, that's Washington Sundar's dog, for those who haven't kept up with his pet arrangement at home. I'm just looking at Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill gets player of the series despite not playing this game. But like Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, Kohli, and then probably Shreyas Iyer. It's a very good opening 2. It's a very good number 3, and a pretty much informed Shreyas Iyer at 4, who's hit 40 out of 43 in this game.
Well,
that's the way they go.
I kind of liked what India was doing with the younger guys in there, to be honest. So, I mean, we're going to get into like, does anything mean anything in a second from these games?
Yeah.
But
and we already know the answer to that.
After that, basically, I thought India would chase it in 38 overs. I know a lot about cricket, but then it was just like, slow into the wicket, discoloured ball stuff. Pop it up the chute after a bit of pressure.
So Maxwell gets Washington Sundar, Rohit Sharma. He gets Kohli and he gets Shreyas.
Top 4.
The top 4 indeed.
Knocks him over.
The one off Rohit Sharma where he smashes it back in. Maxwell appears to lose it in the lights despite it not getting above head height. And then just like puts his hand out, but not to defend his face, just a bit like...
I'll see what happens.
Yeah, and just hits him square in the palm. Fuck, that's a good catch.
He still needs to have some kind of sixth sense as to know where it is. And if you can't see it in the lights, he still then, when that ball, which no doubt Rohit has destroyed, hits the palm, you still need to have that feel to like just let it nestle. Even as your head's wobbling everywhere. He's looking after his chompers, which only get dusted up the road. they were gutted. That business.
Cha-ching. That's a restaurant next door to where he gets his teeth done. So...
All right. What do they serve? Modern Australian.
Yeah. It's a barbecue house. Texas barbecue.
It was a brothel.
Australia caught the ball really well yesterday. There was a couple of really good... Steve Smith took a good catch off Kohli. Cummins took the last catch off Cameron Green's ball. That was Siraj.
Very concerning.
Labuschagne took a couple of good catches at square leg and long on. I thought Australia fielded really well, which they typically do, but it was just a very good performance, and as we know, that does not bode well at all. Now, Pez, they've played each other 6 times this year, these two teams. 6 times Australia played in an ODI series after the Border Gavaskar. I do not remember a fucking thing about that series, but Australia won that one 2-1.
Okay. So Australia won that 2-1.
India's
They've won one here, so 3.
Yeah.
3 for Australia, 3 for India.
Yeah.
And then Border Gavaskar Trophy test matches as well in India.
You're right.
2-1 to India.
Yeah.
So Australia's 1 game down heading into a World Cup game against India.
Have they played T20s this year?
All played in India. So honours might be even.
Yeah.
If Australia's able to win, which, they had a good strategy heading into this game.
There is nothing about this deck and this game, generally speaking, that will replicate.
That will mean anything.
Yes. Let's get into it.
Third thing, does anything mean anything? He goes, does an exhibition game of cricket played at 800, this is my words, played at 800 degrees on the NH44 highway in West Central India bear any meaning to a World Cup game on a web-spun Chennai deck in Southeast India?
No. Kuldeep in the game went for 2 for 48 of 6 overs, and he is going to be absolutely critical to their chances in Chennai. And I suspect that he'll do very well there. Jadeja.
I'm curious to know if he even bowled a wrong one. Anyway,
well, the one that got Cameron Green was a wrong one. None for 61 for Jadeja off his 10. Unlikely to see that again in Chennai, because I predict that is going to be a fucking dust bowl. So count Australia's spinners with Zampa likely to play. Tanvir Sangha played this game, took 1 for a 60-something off 10. Zampa will play. You think Maxwell is going to bowl some more than decent chop outs.
I'd like to see Agar play if he's
and
fit.
Agar, who has not played, in a hot minute. No one really knows how his calf is. I presume he'll be in the squad, announced today. But I guess we'll find out. So, no, I didn't really learn much, but it was, I guess it was nice for Australia to, in all seriousness, break a losing streak. That was nice for guys to get runs, but...
concerning at the same time,
indeed.
As we've pointed out. Just a note from Harsha as well. He tweeted, if we're going to make roads for pitches, at least we should push the boundary ropes back, certainly at grounds like this one that have the space.
Why?
Yeah, if my team wins, I don't really see the need for that. No, he tweeted that earlier. It's true. There was a lot. It does get a bit annoying when like it was a World Cup foxing road. You know what I mean? It's like this pitch will bear no relation to what you're about to get.
Yes.
In the tournament proper, but it does get a bit annoying when people are just scrunting balls, breaking their bats off the toe with balls still going for six.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with Harsha. Hashtag AskTGC. He goes, I think this one comes into you.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. It's both of us. Hang on, this is too small. Path Sharma. 7,900. So the others before it, not them.
Not him.
Hashtag AskTGC. Boys, this is from 2 days ago.
Okay.
As Aussie Empire is crumbling just before the most relevant tournament in cricket history, would you be looking now to milk some more rupee? Thoughts?
Yes, of course.
Not just earning rupee, but milking it. From whom? An Indian corporation.
Yeah, I suppose
to milk it. Yeah. If anyone could tell us how to actually do that, that would be appreciated. A lot of on the last podcast, where we discussed matters pertaining to Indian politics and their connections to the global game and relevance to the international sphere, which was lost on some people.
That's right.
A lot of people were saying you guys should stick to cricket. Now, I initially misread that because I spent the whole day playing stick cricket.
I used to cricket.
Yeah. Bombing blokes everywhere. So I was trying to take on the feedback.
Yeah. That was a wasted day.
I didn't understand it. I was like,
mate, we've got so much work and every time I turn around, you play stick cricket.
Stay in your lane, stick cricket.
In response to that, we do thank our sponsor, suckmydickgambling.com. See you guys real soon.